are just about set to get the festivities. And no chance to return this one. Taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his
win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. There was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Slot man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Rams offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Taking off. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Out of this quarterback here in the first half, we thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's Nakua. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So the half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the air one more time. Zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is... And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Rams offense. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Caught by Nacua on the out route. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Got a man downfield. It's Tony. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. Third and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 43 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And the Rams, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's the rookie from Penn State. 17 yards that time. The number 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. This pass deflected and caught. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Motion man sent right. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
A 1-yard line. Well done. 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Back to the air one more time. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now a give to Walker, running right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. dropped off for Walker. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Seahawks.
They run with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Throwing now from the gun. That finds Nakua along the sideline.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Once again, it's Walker. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by Puka. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. This is 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Right side, complete to Nakua. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Walker. Oh! And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the